Breaking news. Nigerian government truly unbelievable. Planning to resume Kaduna Abuja train despite all that is going on. Those who were captured into captivity are still very much there. However, these people are planning to ensure that, this place open immediately, business as usual, why those who were captured are still very much in captivity. How do we reconcile all this? How do we reconcile all this? So there are really serious call for concern, and why we all should watch this with careful eyes and be very wary of all that is happening. Listen, my people, we cannot continue like this. We just can't continue like this. These things are seriously happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Kano train service may be suspended as Falana takes federal government to court. Femi Falana's son has praised the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja for an order prohibiting the Nigerian Rail Corporation from commencing railway service on the Kaduna-Abuja route until adequate security and measures are put in place to ensure safety and protection of lives and properties of those ploughing on that route. The NRP is built to resume its train service on Abuja-Kaduna route on May the 23rd. Recall that on the 28th day of March 2022, the Abuja-Kaduna train was attacked by terrorists, killing 9 passengers, injuring 41, while about 146 were adopted. But Falana has insisted that NRC cannot commence service on Abuja-Kaduna route for now until all is done and preserved, and make sure that measures are put in place to prevent the unwarranted destruction to lives and properties of Nigerians, foreigners ploughing the Abuja-Kaduna train. The Minister of Transportation, NRC, and Attorney General of the Federation are respondents in the matter. Falana has also asked the cooperation to heed operation pending determination of the suit. A reliable source in the suit replied, a declaration that every person living in Nigeria is entitled to protection by the federal right to the lives of Nigerians' properties being preserved is what is enshrined in the 1999 Constitution and Article 4 of the African Chapter of Human Right and People's Affirmation Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. A declaration that every person living in Nigeria is entitled to the protection of lives and property by virtue of Section 15 and 43 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended Article 14 of the Federal Character on Human Rights, People and Enforcement Act chapter must also be considered and looked at. The federal government has no right to pretend that all is well, go on and continue to use these services when those who have been captured are still very much in captivity. If we want Nigeria to become a better place for us all, we must do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure the safety of all Nigerians. This cannot be allowed, Falana has said, as he takes the federal government to court. Well, the Attorney General of the Federation, who is supposed to be the Minister of Justice protecting Nigerians, seem to be all right, okay, with all that is currently going on. Okay, Rotimi has moved on. Of course, campaign promises are already going on. Rotimi is, moving on swiftly with his campaign, ensuring that all is done, to see to it that he wins, forgetting the fact that every human being has opportunity to speak against, all that is currently on ground. So at the end of the day, we are better people, and every one of us, we must speak out against this very wickedness that is about to be done. We must speak out against it. You see, Femi Falana is one person who is rising for Nigerians and saying this is not acceptable. Our very own brother has moved on as though all is well. Our very own brother has moved on. Okay, he has moved on as if all is well. So there is serious call for concern. Okay, there is serious call for concern, and why we all must continue to, clamor for a better government. See, Rotimi Amaechi, Minister of Transportation, he's moved on so quickly. Okay, it can't be bothered. Okay, those people are in captivity. What is his business? So those people are in captivity. What is his business? You see, so there is reason why every one of us must continue to speak out against, evil going on right now. Nigerians, the time to speak out. Okay, the time to, speak out against all the wrongdoing going on. It's now. So at the end of the day, we are better people. It is high time we begin to speak out against, this very government. They want to continue the trains, forgetting the fact that there are people, okay, Nigerians, people's sons and daughters who are still in captivity. Again, like I reiterated, Rotimi has moved on. Rotimi has moved on so quickly. He wants to become president. And so what is his business with those in captivity? He wants to become president. He can't be bothered. Those in captivity, okay, so be it. When they get free, they get freed. When they get free, they get freed. So these are some of the wickedness and some of the things currently ongoing. Nigerians, it's time for us to begin to, rise up and ensure that we are preserved from the current occurrence and those things that are currently ongoing. Okay, we must begin to rise up from some of this wickedness and things being instigated against us. We must begin to rise up from it and stand up to ensure that there is safety for all. We must do that. We owe ourselves a great service. Okay, we owe ourselves we owe ourselves that much. Let us speak out against everyone and anyone who is pretending, and everyone and anyone who has no love for this nation, yet they want to become president. They want to rule. They want to have a word. And every one of them, we all know, every one of them, we all know, are working against the very essence of this nation. Every one of them are doing whatever possible to ensure that Nigeria, is destabilized. Most of them, they can't be bothered. They are just there, going through the motions. They've been here, they've been there, and they are just, doing one thing or another to ensure that they are the ones in charge. They are the ones calling the shots, because Nigeria, up until now, we've not gotten true, decent leadership that will be able to, bring about real change in the course of all that is going on. Okay, there is serious call for concern. And as a nation, as a people, we must all speak out against wrongdoing. We must all speak out against everything and anything, that is going on. It's sad, but these are the true realities of some of the things ongoing, and why we must speak out against these people. They want to be leaders. Leading who? Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.